Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Triple P and J. If you're new to the podcast, make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so whenever we drop new episodes, you're getting them. So, hey everybody, how are we feeling today? Feeling good? Feeling good? I got my mystery drink right here. So
not the mystery drink.
Some people like to call it the back that ass up, you know. So,
it really is good. It is good.
It's a big ass drink.
Taste be backing his ass up in my taste buds, boy.
Ooh, backing the ass up.
Like, I love the name of daiquiris, but anyway, go ahead.
Right. So we are back to our normal format. How did you guys feel about last week's interview?
It was so much fun.
It was good. Yeah, I learned a lot of interesting things that I didn't know about the whole
porn stars.
Porn industry.
9 hours.
Now y'all know how to get
8
in
to
the
9
business.
hours to
For
put a 20-minute video together.
Oh, if you haven't seen, if you don't know what we're talking about, go back and watch last week's episode because
I don't want to hear nothing about no stamina warrior out there. Because
Liam opened it up for all of us and was like, "This is what you do. This is what they do." It was a lot. It was a lot.
No, episode 9. Can y'all believe we've been doing this shit for 9 fucking weeks now?
Oh,
it's actually longer than 9 weeks, but
that's like 2.5 months almost.
Yeah,
right.
we've been doing this for 2.5
y'all
months.
drop down in the comments and let us know what y'all think about the podcast so far.
Yeah, give us
The
a
podcast is lasting longer than some people's relationships. We're doing great.
Ooh.
Accurate. So fucking accurate.
Not just so shy.
You starting already. Starting
So
already.
accurate.
We gonna fuck him up. Cut the camera.
Outside.
You said smoke break. I got you.
Starting shit.
You my baby daddy.
Starting shit early in the show.
Baby daddy.
Don't be talking shit about my baby mama.
The way it came out. Hey, this whole thing, my shit
Hold the fuck up.
Get off.
Hold the fuck up.
Alright, but
Alright, yes.
so y'all aren't gonna know. That was the insider on that one. But yeah, great times.
It's socially awkward. Oh, and I made a mess over in your floor because Jalisa got me, so I gotta clean that up.
You're fine.
Oh,
You know,
man, I should maybe do a spit take because I was like,
A spit or your nose?
Bo.
Did it hurt?
Yes.
I'm about to say my floors are self-cleaning, but
Oh, not tonight they ain't. Oh.
Bring it in. Bring it in.
Bring it in. Take a minute. Take a
there you
minute.
go.
Take a minute.
You got
What's
that.
up? All right.
All right.
Yes. So.
All right. And quick little disclosure out there. I don't know if you guys didn't know, but Pride Fest is coming up. So
Next month in June.
So we're about to have some fun with that.
We are all about to be on the street.
I feel like we should do a vlog for Pride.
We should totally do that.
be in them streets.
Right.
Be outside.
Be outside.
We got outside. What's the move, Jalisa?
I put it
We
in the door
outside.
that day.
My drink up.
Yes. Next month is LGBT Pride Month. So yeah, big plans. We're all.
Triple P and J will be in the crowd if y'all want to take selfies or anything with us.
Yeah.
We'll post them.
We'll post them absolutely. So.
And these strippers were doing interviews, so let us
Hey!
Yeah, we appreciate them scribbles.
Oh, not the scrippers. So tonight, we're gonna start out talking because we all kind of had thought it would be fun. We're gonna talk about start talking about rumors, more specifically like shit you know that people have said about you that you know is not true.
No, it ain't not no. It's what you heard.
Or what you heard.
We live in this small ass town, and people love to spread gossip, not knowing what the hell they're talking about.
Yeah.
I heard on Facebook. Okay,
Girl,
well,
stay on Facebook.
Right, because like, I mean, yeah, like Jalisa, we live in a small area, and when people ain't got better shit to do with their own lives, they want to start churning some shit up for us, or for other people, I should say, so...
So I'll start because that I know of, I haven't had any like bad rumors out in these streets, but I did have someone that came to my job, and it was somebody that I know from a long time ago, and they came up to me and was like, I didn't know that you still live here. they didn't say who they was.
It's always they.
They said that you moved to a different country and you had a family and everything. Now I was like,
different country.
I said, which country did they say? Well, I don't know, but they just said that you was in a different country now. Okay, what am I doing over there? They didn't have no answers to these questions, so I really just feel like it was some bullshit.
They made this
Like,
shit on the spot.
like,
Right it on the spot.
You was
That's how you know when it's just nothing but
Right,
questions.
you was just trying to speak to me. I didn't want to speak to you anyway, so why are you talking to me? Damn. You could have called me, bitch. You got my number.
I don't spread rumors. Just don't say shit to me that you can't say to that person.
Right.
Y'all ever
Basically, like if you're gonna say something like,
Don't come telling me a story you ain't told them yet.
right,
Exactly.
if you can't say it around them, don't say it to me. Type stuff.
Like for me, like I've heard so much shit about myself. Like at one point, there was a person who was basically saying that I had a cocaine problem. I've heard that that I'm HIV positive. I've heard that I've had vehicles repossessed. That I was homeless at one point. I'm like,
Not they out here lying on my baby mama.
right, and I'm like, no.
They want to fight?
I mean, this was years ago.
We can pull up.
We could. We can run. We can. Let's go to.
We can go straight to the beat.
Let's go to Knoxville. Let's roll. But no. But no. It was just. Yeah. I mean, for years though. I mean, there have been some shit that back in the day people have said about me that was true, but we ain't gonna admit that. But.
Right.
Yeah,
But
so-
no, like yeah, it just cracks me up when people don't have anything else going on in their lives, and it's like. No, I don't have a cocaine problem. Listen, bitch, I'm hyper as it is. I don't need something to accelerate my fucking heart rate. And
Heart like a damn rabbit.
right,
You don't got shit else to do but talk about little old us.
right, and like, I mean,
Well,
mm-mm.
So for my particular case, because y'all went by pretty quick. You didn't have no rumors. You know?
Nobody said shit about her.
They don't talk about me.
You don't be out in the streets like that.
They don't talk about me either. My people made that shit up. They don't mean a fucking country. What country, bitch?
Well, mine isn't really like a rumor. It's more like it's just a situational thing. But I guess you can kind of turn it into a rumor, because like
They said you had an 8-inch dick, and we all know it's not true.
Huh?
It's not. It's a solid 2. But
We're back on it, guys.
We're back on.
Back on the bullshit.
I feel like that's just a retaliation from earlier, so it's okay.
It is.
What happened?
Go ahead. Anyway.
Okay, I remember now.
Mhm.
I forgot that quick.
Continue.
I'm gonna put that cup down.
What you got in there?
That extra shot.
My business.
Is that what they call it? But my thing is, and then this is for all you absolutely classy, lovely people here in Leesville that follow along with everything.
Where?
God damn. You just keep running your mouth. Go ahead.
They ain't classy. And he said Leesville, Louisiana. Next.
Thank you, because I mean it's not hard to find out where we are.
Right. Okay, go ahead.
Go ahead.
But anyways, so there was like this whole thing, and I'm just gonna be airing my dirty laundry out there like that. It was like way back in the gap when I was still with with my ex, and like she basically had posted.
I know.
And she had basically posted something on Facebook, and then like and turned into a whole thing about her saying that that I had STDs. And
It's called STIs now, by the way. Just a heads up. Go ahead.
No, it's technically 2 different things. Infections and diseases.
Anyway.
Yeah, okay. Whole nother subject for another day.
Whole nother
Touch the
subject.
scientific reasoning
Right.
behind it.
But anyways, whether either or, they're still not good.
There's still, I mean, yeah. As long, yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, so you know how like when shit gets on Facebook and then it's just like all your people in like the general area that just like want to tune in. It's like the people that never really comment on any of your stuff until it's like some messy business.
Yes.
Then they start posting all the gifs of them like eating popcorn and like oh, this is good. Okay, yeah, but when y'all are going through y'all stuff, y'all okay. Anyways, It's just funny. It's just
It's people who ain't got better shit to do.
Mm-hmm. So when they get on Facebook,
that reminds me of.
What's that TikTok incident?
I say it because I don't like the bitch anyway. That reminds me of this.
But I gotta say one thing real quick before you get into that. That is not true. I don't got none of that. Okay, I'm a tested individual. We good.
Got the paperwork.
The situation Jalisa just brought up, because I wasn't thinking about it at all, is we had this person that we went to school with started a rumor on Facebook about somebody else we went to school with, been obsessed with this person for years, and I thought that she was homeless at one point, but she decided that she wants to get on Facebook and start clowning other people for not, having cars or lying about shit that they really wasn't lying about. If you really get on TikTok, you know that they be having all of these story time situations. So anyway, common sense would tell you it wasn't a lie. You was just trying to start shit. Got the whole Leesville that hadn't commented on no post in years to comment on this one post to attack this one person, but you so pro-bully and you so honor roll, military, all of this bullshit.
You know it's bad when they call me, Jalisa, have you been on Facebook? No. Why would I be on there?
Y'all remember that one page that they used to have people on blast?
They still got it.
Yeah.
It's like Leesville Uncensored or some shit.
Is that what that is now?
Mm-hmm.
I see that, but it's just like, I remember when it was like people on blast or something like that, and then they go in there and just petty shit. Like,
Needless to say, that person was trying to put people on blast, but we could all put you on blast because you still don't got edges. Next topic.
Oh, what? I mean, yeah. Small town living, that's kind of what
so if you got a rumor about yourself, just let it ride.
Ignore it.
Just ignore it.
Or beat them up.
No, we are not advocating violence. We are not advocating violence.
But if you're going to respond to the rumor, make sure you do a mic drop when you respond.
And have your receipts. That's all you need.
Can't wait to this video post.
Receipts are great to have.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Exactly. And it's like, I tell people all the time whenever they come to me saying so-and-so said this and everything, I just check your resources. That's all I need you to do.
You brought it up.
No, I'm not saying it was TikTok, nigga.
You brought it up.
I'm not saying it was TikTok.
So,
I'm waiting on crusty ass to get in the comment.
Oh,
Not Gullah.
It ain't Gullah.
It ain't Gullah.
They close though.
damn it. Damn it.
I ain't gonna
Speaking
lie.
of rumors, rolling on to our next topic, a lot of people are following it on TikTok, and as Daniel sits over here and dies.
If you don't know, just Google it.
Right, just Google it, or
It's not the
Google
kids.
Gullah it.
It's the big orange stick or yellow stick.
Whatever it is.
It was they talking about, okay, I was looking at the back, but it was the thing in the back.
For real, like I pulled the picture, I was like, which one of these kids is it? It's like, it's the big yellow.
Oh, but moving on. Going with
I'm glad I
rumors.
didn't go first. I'm so glad I not smoked before I got here.
Going on. What's
Promote
really-
this one a lot.
What's in the headlines right now is the whole Johnny Depp Amber Heard case. Speaking of rumors, because we all know how that all started. Essentially, it turned into Amber Heard saying that she was the abused person in their relationship. Johnny Depp lost out on jobs, got cancer,
Career opportunity, and then like his
Destroyed.
everything got healed. Yeah.
and then comes to find out, everything came out in the wash.
Mhm.
Amber Heard was the one doing all the abusing.
She
and
wasn't expecting him to do a lawsuit against her.
right, like it was a lot, and it basically like the recordings and stuff, and we've all seen, like she's sitting there, she's like, "You're a white male, no one's gonna believe you."
I honestly didn't see that. I was starting to watch some of like the videos on like the whole case and everything, and like great as Johnny Depp is, he's just like, he's so lighthearted of like some of the situations, and it just. But man, like.
I'm sorry if you shit on my bed, I'm beating you up.
She did.
Just I'm kicking your ass.
Oh,
like you had to think. You. What's the word?
You thought about this. You plotted. You like
premeditated.
Yeah.
What?
I said plotted. I tried to help. I'm throwing words out.
We're gonna set this over here.
I said put it down.
Put it down. But not like it. Well, apparently, what his sister or somebody, they did an interview with her, and they were saying like their childhood, like that's how it was. Like he was abused as a child.
Who?
Johnny Depp was. Like he was abused as a child, and that's how he got his mentality, where it was just like, I'm gonna see this through. I'm gonna make it through it. You know.
Yeah, if you go through situations like that early, then the people that you deal with tend to have those same qualities.
Right. And
like you seek people out, or people find you that have those same qualities that you've been running away from.
Yeah. And like she played the mental game. Like apparently
she's manipulative as hell.
Like she would dress how he would dress in court. Like he would he'd wear a gray suit on Monday, Tuesday she'd have a gray suit on.
She's crazy.
Yeah.
I've seen him in a gray suit when he was explaining the situation about the whole the knife, the and everything, and like something about him coming into the apartment, and she like just started hitting him in something like that. Like,
she was like, what did she say? She said, I didn't punch you, I slapped you.
Right,
I had
that's
an open
hand.
Right, but that ain't abuse. Okay.
Exactly. And,
all right, Amber.
Ooh.
That's her name?
Yeah, Amber Heard.
Amber.
Everybody on TikTok does calling her Amber Turd. Because she's a horrible person. But yeah, she would...
I thought it was...
About the shit.
I thought it was a little...
Well, that too. I mean, but yeah. Because
not you out here shitting on beds.
that's
squatted the fuck down.
And that
on the bed.
on the bed.
On the bed and shit.
Ooh, I'm gonna die.
I wonder if it was like in a pile or
somebody said it was in a box.
She said the dog did it. No, bitch, these are human beings.
But yeah, like
I would be like, please test it right now.
But
take a sample.
It's hers.
Right, and it's just like
how thing.
It's just she and like he lost out, like we were saying in the beginning, like he lost out, like he got canceled out of Pirates of the Caribbean, he got canceled out of Harry Potter, and then she was DC still running her shit.
Yeah,
I saw off Aquaman 2.
Did they finally kick her off?
Yeah, they kicked her off.
So
okay.
What? Okay, so I know that he put her on like to the whole. Was it acting?
I mean, he helped her get some of her like important roles, like the DC stuff. He helped with that. He like kind of like pitched for her, but like.
And the whole time he's getting his ass beat at home.
Yeah, I'm not. Bitch, you hit me, I'm hitting you back.
Thanks for the job, bitch.
Well, see, you can't say that though, because as horrible as this sounds, no matter, like that's how all this shit started, was like she was claiming abuse, and everybody was really ready to cut his fucking head off, and
but that's in a straight relationship. Now, me as a lesbian, you hit me, I'm hitting you back.
Same.
Yeah, because it's like in a straight relationship, there's always that like the male and the female thing, and the male is always seen as like, especially when it's in a court case, and like you'll kind of hear the whole Amber Heard and Johnny Depp thing, like where they try to physically establish like a stature, like where they'll say like, do you find yourself being a bigger person than her? And like he basically is like, not necessarily.
They're
like,
just trying to paint him as an aggressor.
Right.
Absolutely, and they will do that every time in the court. They will always try to paint you. It's a painted. What's the word for that? When they try to portray you as something to like, you know, just establish. It's just, I don't know how to really explain it, but it's just, to me, it's a fucked up thing. You know, because yeah, a guy can be bigger than a woman, but at the same time doesn't mean that a woman can't be physically aggressive.
Exactly.
And then especially knowing that if he hits her back, you know, his career's gone.
Yeah. Period.
I saw on social media that they was like comparing them two to Jada and Will, and was like, it was like Johnny Depp and Will are like the two examples of some along the lines of the people that got ain't shit women. And I was like, you know what?
Correct.
Is
Correct.
Jada hitting on Will?
No, it ain't hitting
Not
on
even
him,
that,
but
it's
dragging
just
him through the mud. He's losing
Right.
roles.
Despite what would happen.
I wouldn't compare the two because we can't say that.
I said social media.
But I understand, but we can't say that Jada's dragging Will through the mud because he's making these decisions on his own.
He's making the decisions on his own.
But it's an influential factor behind it because Jada is technically like an influence of like how he's making this decision.
He thinks he's doing the right thing, but then
That's him problem.
he thinks he's doing the right thing, but then she.
To me, it's like I get what you're
I
saying.
understand,
but
they made that whole lie up about her trying to correct him about slapping Chris Rock, and I was just sitting there like, I'm pretty sure if she wanted to say something about it, she would have said it in private because they're married. But I can't compare those two situations.
I mean, I don't know.
I get where you're coming at, but this is like I'm not trying to like defend Will, but it's just kind of like a. I feel like it's like a certain mentality that he has to where he wants to defend her. So maybe he wanted to try to set an example. So he set example in the wrong way.
The completely wrong way.
Completely wrong
anyway.
way. But, it's just, I think you understand it. Ish.
Like I said, I mean, like I said, it could go either way. It's just, it annoys me whenever in these situations where like the minute something comes out, everybody immediately jumps on the bandwagon of whoever. How am I trying to say this?
Whoever they feel is right.
Right,
Yeah.
without knowing all the facts,
Mm-hmm.
and then like whoever is deemed the villain in the situation, they're immediately cast aside. And then all these people out here who are like, when all the facts come to light, it's like, oh, well, I stood by this them the entire time. Like, no, bitch, you didn't.
But that's also why Johnny said he'd never go back to Pirates of the Caribbean because they
fucked
basically
him.
blacklisted him because of her, and
Yeah.
he would never go back.
Definitely don't blame him for that.
Not at all. And just like Warner Brothers did with Pirates of the Caribbean, he was going to film one more, and they were like, no, you're not.
He said he would never go back, even if they paid him millions. He would never go back.
And good on him for that. I mean,
Yeah, because it's like you already set the tone.
Right.
Like if you're gonna abandon me or cancel me because of this, and then all this stuff comes to light, just like how does that make you look?
Exactly. And then turn to be like, oh, we're sorry. We thought
There
hey,
is
can
no
you bring
sorry.
back?
Yeah,
So here's
You
money.
basically kicked me at my lowest.
Right. You accused
Keep
me
me while
of
I'm
being
down,
on
thank
women.
But where are the facts?
Yeah. No, we're not gonna do that. We're not
Okay.
playing that game.
But I
At
kind
all.
of understand why they did it so soon without hearing all the facts.
Because they don't want it to stain themselves.
Basically, but like, you never know. Like, he could be saying something and it could be completely opposite. I'm not saying that's what happened, but
Right.
you never know what's going on. So I feel
Right.
like they did what they thought was best by like outcasting him basically
For the
until
company.
for the time being. But I understand him not wanting to go back because basically you just dropped me when.
Yeah, they handled it all wrong. I mean, I get putting something on pause.
Right.
Yeah, I get that. But not just like outright, you're done.
Yeah, until it's like figured out.
Like,
Yeah.
with-
it's like more like you're already guilty instead of a guilty until proven or innocent until proven
proven guilty.
kind of
Exactly.
thing.
And then when he's proven innocent, you want to come back.
Right.
No, bitch, stay where you at.
You could have let me out
Cast
of my
somebody
contract
out.
and put me on suspension or something
Right. Just
until y'all figured out what was going on.
yeah. I mean, it's not like with this last Harry Potter movie, they kicked him out. They replaced him with an actor who looks nothing like.
Who?
Yeah, the Harry Potter movie, the one that just came out,
What
Dumbledore.
about Dumbledore?
Yeah, the one about Dumbledore.
Yeah.
Johnny Depp was supposed to be in that
What?
because he plays. And I can't think of the characters.
Voldemort, not Voldemort.
Not Voldemort.
Dumbledore?
Not Dumbledore.
No,
Dumbledore's
Friend.
friend. And he, in the past 2 movies they've done with this, Johnny Depp's been in it. This last movie, when it started filming, this is when all this Amber Heard shit came out, and Warner Brothers was like, you're not going to be in our movie, and they replaced him with somebody else who doesn't even look anything like him. And
Hey, Mom, who's that? I don't know.
I don't know. Like, I literally was like, who the fuck is that? And then it clicked in my head. I was like, oh, yeah.
But yeah. But anyways,
Yeah.
I think most of us can kind of advocate, that
Don't hit on your
domestic
spouse.
abuse and
Stop
just
putting your hands on people.
Yeah.
correct,
Just leave, damn.
Yeah, just get out.
Just go.
And don't shit in the bed. Just don't shit on the bed. Don't do that.
Find the toilet.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
I'm just trying to think about.
Did she wipe?
No.
This is a Caucasian woman we are talking about. She probably did not. I'm sorry, Willis. It's a Caucasian woman.
We white. Well,
okay, you're not a Caucasian woman.
do-
I don't know.
Not even that. It's just
They're questionable.
Like, did you bring the toilet paper to the bed?
Probably not. She was probably like, let me show
Ooh, you know she did it and then like stood up and walked. Oh!
And smeared the
Oh!
shit.
That's what I'm talking about. She didn't wipe. That bitch is not white.
Maybe she used the bed to wipe.
Oh my god.
These my expensive sheets.
Or the pillow.
Not the Gucci. I got this shit from Target. You ain't doing
Egyptian cotton.
I need that nice shit. Ooh.
Damn, that was
Oh, that nasty.
a good wipe.
I'm sorry, I would have had to slap off that one. It would have been a reflex, but I would have had to.
You just see like the shit pile.
Again, to our viewers, we do not. Jalisa is not advocating violence. Please don't.
And with that being said,
That being said,
let's move on to the last topic. The last topic is what's the wildest night out that we have had?
Oh,
I'll start first. So,
plant that flag. Let's go.
So my wildest night out, I was 20. So I started working at this other job, and I was hanging out with all these older people that were older than me, and they were drinking, and I drank a little bit at that point, but of course I wasn't, of age to really do it. So we went to this daiquiri place that we have here where people sing and all that, and they were just giving me shots and beer and mixing all these alcohols together that at that point in time I'm like, okay, yeah, you're paying for it, I'll drink it. So they had this little concert. It was a little stage like right close to us by the table that we were at, and at that point in time, I'm drunk as fuck, so the room is just like swaying back and forth. So I'm sitting on a little bench right by the concert. Next thing you know, I turn the fuck around and just throw the fuck up like right on the stage while they singing. I throw up on the stage and then get rushed.
You did not.
I did.
My ass would have been out there like.
Then get rushed to the bathroom. And then
Why? It's already too late. You already threw up.
I threw up the whole way to the
Oh my god.
And then my friend that came and got me showed up with a fucking shoebox. Like, I had to leave my car because they was like, "You're not about to throw up in my car, so I'm gonna give you a shoebox so you can sit in the passenger seat."
That bitch gonna be.
I guess at their house, but
Right.
I will say that was a lit night.
Oh.
That's the wildest one I can think about at this point in time.
So basically, you were just drunk as shit.
Throwing up on the concert stage.
All right.
You want to go? You got your story ready?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
So we've all definitely had like nights where we were so fucked up to the point where it's just like you remember until you don't remember anymore. Absolutely. So shout out to my homeboy. He got me through this night because like I don't exactly remember how it started, but I was just coming back into town. I didn't have really a ride like that, and I think I was using my mom's car. And so we ended up starting off at like, I think it was his spot. And, he was that type of friend. Like, hey man, make sure you eat before, we go out. So like you have something to kind of soak up the alcohol. And my ass, I'm like, all right. I did, but with the wrong thing. I was eating my favorite chips, which is like the Dynamite, the hot, the
God.
they're kind of like Takis.
Why?
The Doritos?
The Dorito
The
Dynamite.
green bag he's always promoting.
I fucking love those chips. But anyway, so we ended up going out, and this was like a couple years ago. I think this was like when Zydeco was up. And
Rest in peace, Zydeco
Rest in
and
peace.
Sam Burger.
if you know, you know. But yeah, we ended up getting fucked up, and then we ended up. I don't know if it was either at the house and then back to the club. So we're getting fucked up at the club. Whatever I was drinking that night, I was drinking because Jesus Christ. By the time I got to the car, I sat in the passenger seat, and like I kept throwing up off the side of the door, like. I mean, the door was open. I'm just like throwing up. He's like, "All right, man." He's like, "Bro, I gotta get you home, man. You know, you can't be driving." So, and you know, mind you, you know what I'm saying, he was doing his thing, but I ain't finna say all that. He ends up taking me home, and keep in mind, I'm eating like these hot ass red chips.
Oh, that
So-
should be burning when it coming back up.
I don't know. I was fucked up at the time, so I can't remember if it was or wasn't.
It was.
It probably did, because throwing up in general just doesn't. It's not a pleasant experience.
Oh no, it's not.
So
It hurts.
I kind of vaguely remember being in the back seat, super fucked up. You know, you're just like the windows down. You're just like, this is kind of just like trying to get.
That's the credit card at night.
Yeah, straight up.
Oh.
Yeah, the.
I hope that ain't you.
Oh, it's not.
But anyway, so, long story short, you know, we ended up getting pulled over. You know, still shout out to you, bro. I'm sure you're watching this. And they pull us over, and like they're asking if like they have him roll down the back window, asking if I'm okay. I had throw up on me, and it looked red.
Oh my
it was
god.
red. It was like not a lot, but it was just like from me throwing up, so I had like stuff all over me. And like I'm guessing the cop probably thought it was like blood or some shit. You know, it's like I'm just actually like this. You know, and there's like red shit, so they're
Dead.
Is he okay?
We got a 187.
Right. So he was just trying to explain to the officer. He's like, yeah, you know, he's good. You know, this is his car.
He's breathing.
He's good. You know, this is nice. This is his car and everything. I'm just trying to make sure he get home good. And I was like, I was just in the backseat dead. He's got his fan with him and everything, and so they ended up having to do a sobriety test and
Fail.
gang passed 3 times, bro. You already know what it is. So hey, look, yeah. And I mean, he ended up going through his thing. I ain't finna put all his business out there like that, but yeah. Long push come to shove. My parents had to come pick up the car. They like, as long as you good, I guess. So like I got home, and there was a whole lot of other stuff to follow after that. But yeah, that night itself was pretty wild.
Oh my gosh.
I think my worst night out happened in college. I went to a bar school, which means I went to a really big school, but there was like 10 bars down the street.
Right.
So every Thursday when we got out of class, because we didn't have classes on Fridays. So when we got out of class on Thursday, we would drink until Monday.
Oh.
Oh
Dang.
my gosh.
So one night we decided, I stayed in a dorm, mind you. We weren't supposed to have alcohol in the dorm. I had this big trunk under my bed full of alcohol. So we all had fake IDs.
Let's go.
There it is.
The liquor store was down the street.
There it is.
We grabbed some bottles. We're like, okay, we're about to pregame, and then we're going out. Mind you, it's like 2 o'clock on a Thursday, 2 in the evening. So we're pre-gaming, fucked up. I think the game was we had to take as many shots as we could, and we had to count them. So it's me on shot 15, lit. So like, all right, we're going to the bar.
Now let's go to the bar. I'm ready. I'm ready.
We're all drunk.
Lit? You knocking on death's door.
Right. Alcohol poisoning is real.
Probably.
So we're walking. Yes, we're walking. I can't even walk in a straight line. We're walking to the bar.
Tipping on those, you know what I'm saying? Like, you would have been
When we get to the bar, we gotta wait outside. I'm like, okay, cool, we finna. But nah, so we got in there, and when I'm drunk, I like to talk to everybody, I like to compliment everybody. I'm like, oh, I like your tattoo. The whole time it's a birthmark on his face. He's like, yeah, I was born with it. And I'm like, huh?
You was born with the tattoo.
Your mama gave you that? And he was like, no, it's a birthmark. I mind you, it's a big ass birthmark on his face. And it's like purple. I'm like, okay, it's cute. It's cute, girl. I'm in the bathroom trying. Oh in college. I had one black friend. One black friend at school.
So there were 2 at your entire college.
No, there were more, but I don't know because I didn't know anybody else. I went to school in fucking Maryland. I didn't know anybody. So yeah, me and her, we go to the bathroom. I'm trying to pee. I can't pull my pants back up because I'm drunk. I'm in the bathroom stalling. She's like, Jalisa, are you okay? No, bitch, come help me. So we get back out. The bouncers come over to us. They're like, are y'all okay? He was like, I need y'all to leave. You two right here. I need y'all to leave because y'all too drunk. We on the couch. We on the couch. He was like, I need y'all to leave.
You did it wrong. It's
My bad. He was like, I need y'all to
So
leave.
y'all was in the club.
We were in the bar it's like 4 o'clock at this point. It's like 4
In the afternoon?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's like 4 o'clock. He's like, okay, y'all.
Dad, when did you start drinking?
2.
At 2. Once class was over, we were done. I got out of class at 12 on Thursday.
God
It
damn.
was done. So he's like, I need y'all to leave. So me and Gab, shout out
Y'all
to
running
Gab.
happy hour.
Shout out to Gabby.
the one we went to school with?
No,
Oh.
she's from Maryland.
Oh.
But shout out to her. We left. We walked up the street drunk as hell, singing songs, we crossed the street. It's like a highway. We crossed the highway drunk as hell. Eat.
What is it? I have to ask. What is it with you getting drunk and start just singing?
I don't know.
You're not that person.
We do that shit every week. We do that every week now.
I sing at work.
Fine, no.
Oh.
Do you? I don't know this.
You
Oh,
should
yeah.
We were singing
you weren't there
today.
today. You should have been there today.
I was in there belting my heart out.
We had choir practice.
Yeah.
That person was like, keep singing. I'm like, okay.
Okay.
We harmonizing.
We had the
No, we
bouncer
wasn't.
kicked us out the bar. We had to walk up, back to the
Across
dorm.
the highway.
Yes, back to the dorm. We passed by Starbucks. She was like, "You want to stop?" I was like, "No, I gotta
No.
throw up. I'm ready to go."
I don't need
This is
So
any.
hold on,
drive.
it's worse. I get back to my dorm. My roommate is there, but her parents are also there.
Oh, Lord.
Oh Lord.
So I'm laying out on my bed like this.
Hey, what's going on?
Gab's on the floor, laying out, and they're like, "Are y'all okay? We're fine." Just
You
cut
know
the
what
light
them
off.
black people do.
Just cut the light off. We're fine. Just cut it off. Because if I move up, throw it up.
Period.
Yeah, that was a very rough night.
Oh,
That was a rough day,
the
period.
day. That ain't even a night. You didn't even make it tonight.
No.
It was
I had to
day.
take a nap and start all over.
All back over.
It was bad.
And
Oh,
last but not least.
I've had multiple nights of drinking and things like that. There's a reason why I can't drink Jägermeister anymore. Jäger. Oh.
Oh my god. Okay, you brought up a whole other scenario in my head when you said Jägermeister.
It's horrible. I can't drink it. Anyway, there's
I have at
probably
least
parts of my...
three stories off
See,
of that. Yeah.
same.
Yeah.
And that's why I can't drink anymore.
Yeah.
The
Black
one...
licorice.
Ooh.
Yeah. Would you...
Redheaded sluts. Used to drink the fuck out of it.
Okay, explain the combination of that.
I'll have to. I'll explain it, but
Okay.
let me get through this.
Mhm.
I still say my worst night out was the night that I almost went to jail. And bitch, don't get excited. So
Jail.
in New Orleans, what happens is you have the patrolmen who are on horses.
Oh.
And so, there was another one, but I'm not going to go into detail on that one. There's patrolmen who are on horses. Drunk Willis is like living best life. Left Oz, left Good Friends, left Jean Lafitte's. We're like just left Rawhide, just living life. Walking like, I want to touch the horse. And the officer, I remember distinctly saying, "Sir, do not touch the horse." And I'm like, "But it's so pretty." Hand out. Hand touches horse. And then Willis has 3 officers on top of him. Tackled me to the ground on Bourbon Street.
Oh, fucking dead.
The only thing...
On concrete.
On concrete.
Mind you, everybody, kids as well, be on Bourbon Street.
Right. And my stupid ass, the only thing, not, oh my god, I'm getting arrested, oh my god, be like, oh my god, my clothes are touching Bourbon Street.
Dang.
That's all I gave a fuck about, was like, and
My
like,
clothes got a disease.
Where's the clothes?
That's the STI.
You got an STI.
Burn this shit.
And my friends were like, bitch, shut up. Bitch, shut up. I'm like, I'm touching Bourbon Street. Oh my God.
You know some pussy got sold at that exact spot. You got laid down.
Oh, I don't want to think about that. But yes, I'm sure it did. So like they're telling me like, we told you not to touch it. That's an officer of the law. Blah, blah. I'm like, I don't give a shit. Please pick me up. Please just
Keep me on, Bourbon.
pick me up. They pick me up and I'm like, they're like, they run my records. They're like, I'm hands behind back. They run my shit and I'm like, oh God, oh God.
Were you sitting on the curb at the time?
Huh?
Were you sitting at the curb?
No! I'm standing!
Oh.
They wouldn't even give me the privilege of sitting down. It was like, we've tackled your ass like a football player, and now we're gonna make you stand with your arms in handcuffs.
I told you was black. We don't get the privilege either. We don't get the privilege.
Right?
I bet you that horse was like, yeah, test me again, bitch.
Right?
I got my security.
And
Bitch, you gonna run up on me again?
and they ran my shit, and like, then he came over and he was like, listen, you
You're
have
from
had...
Tennessee.
No, this is when I lived here.
In the B.
In the B.
I bet you said this shit too. The beef.
And so, like, they ran my shit, and they was like, all right, you've had no priors. I'm like, I'm good. I'm a good person.
I'm clean.
And, like, they're like, listen, just go home. Just go home. Don't.
By home, we mean away from here.
Not here. It's like, yes, officer, I promise I will not stay here. I'm going home.
He's trying to get out of the towels.
I'm like, I want out of this because I know somebody threw up because I know they did. And like, or pissed one.
He in the shower taking off the clothes.
In the shower, the clothes.
Didn't even make it to the front door before I'm running across the yard.
Oh,
And
shit.
like, we went to my friend's house and he lived over in the Garden District. Did not even make it to the front door. Before we got in his car, he was like, bitch, no.
You laying down plastic and everything.
Take it off.
Take it off. Take it
I
off.
had to take my clothes off at the fucking parking garage right there off of Royale. And like threw that shit in the trunk. Sitting in the fucking car in my underwear, and we're driving back to Garden District. I'm like,
drawers.
in my drawers.
Oh, I bet you wanted to touch a horse.
Oh, God.
Bitch, you want to touch that bitch again?
He'll probably see you again.
Bitch.
Touch me.
I want you to. Worst night ever.
Yeah, I was just imagining.
That sounds like a
horse.
funny ass night. I wish I was there.
I said, oh, no, because y'all all put it on fucking cameras
Hell
and
yeah.
shit.
Jalisa, it would be Jalisa when you're on camera. Willis!
Yep.
Willis!
And you know what? That horse would have took a shit just like Amber Heard.
Right on me. Like,
Not you shitting on his head.
But she's still recording it too. Like, no, don't do that.
You're supposed to be an officer.
just for your white privilege. White privilege.
Pull out the card and says, what?
It didn't work that night. It didn't work.
It did not.
Oh my God.
Technically.
You got away with it, but you were still on the dirty ass
I was on
ground.
the dirty ass ground. And then they picked me up and I'm like, can I just sit down, please? No.
Alright, guys, so
Yeah.
all funny and wild night stories aside, I'm sure we all have our one. So if you had a wild night,
Let us
feel free to drop it
know.
in the
Drop it in
comments.
the comment because
Yeah.
we want to know something.
We wanna
Y'all know our
I've been
business.
through.
Let's know yours.
Yeah,
Right.
Y'all ain't no saints either. I don't want to hear none of that. So
Right, don't get on this bitch laughing either if you ain't going to tell a story.
right, because we want to ha-ha too, okay?
Right.
And I like your birthmark if you see this.
Yeah. Matter of fact, just go ahead and get a tattoo around it.
Please.
Yeah.
It would be cute.
Yeah.
It's real cute.
It's a heart.
You're not doing that when we go to Pride.
I mean, girl, your ass fat.
But anyway,
We're
guys,
gonna be like, where's Jalisa at? Well, she said her ass was fat, and then she left. That
And
was
she
it.
laughed. I don't know. She might be pregnant. I don't know.
All right, go ahead.
That wraps up another episode of Triple P and J Podcast. Make sure if you don't already subscribe, you subscribe, like, comment, and turn your notification bell on so you can get notifications when we post content.
Absolutely.
Peace.
Peace out.